Hello and welcome to Flight Path. I'm Chris Jones, the Chief Marketing Officer at McCarran International Airport. Hainan Airlines recently announced a new route connecting Las Vegas to Beijing. Here are the details about the first ever non-stop flight between Las Vegas and mainland China.
Traditional lion dancers at the world-famous Welcome to Las Vegas sign helped celebrate Hainan Airlines' big announcement.
Today is a very important day. On behalf of Hainan Airlines, China's largest independent airline, I'm pleased to announce that this morning we filed our application with the U.S. Department of Transportation to begin non-stop flights between Beijing and Las Vegas.
The service will begin December 2nd, 2016, right here at Terminal 3, and will operate Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and is part of Hainan's large-scale expansion in North America. Chinese tourists are one of the fastest growing and largest spending groups of international visitors to Las Vegas. With the reciprocal 10-year tourist visas and the introduction of hotels, programming, and amenities geared toward Chinese visitors, Las Vegas has established itself as a major draw for Chinese traveling to the United States.
China, being the most populous country in the world, of course, just statistically is going to bring us so many opportunities. Again, we know that we have people from China coming to visit us already, but they're coming through one-stops and two-stops. There's no doubt in our mind that having a non-stop schedule where they can plan for it will increase that visitation.
The new non-stop service will be flown by Boeing 787 Dreamliners with 34 business class lie-flat seats and 179 economy class seats. Hainan Airlines provides the most non-stop 787 Dreamliner routes between China and North America.
You know, we've been working on this flight non-stop out of China for quite a few years. Our international effort to get more airline service started back in 2000. We really went after China. It opens up the entire Chinese marketplace for us because they service all the major cities in China.
The flight will depart Las Vegas McCarran International Airport at 12:30 p.m. and arrive at Beijing's capital airport at 5:30 p.m. the subsequent day, allowing for connections to other points in China. For passengers leaving Beijing, the flight departs at 2:20 p.m. and arrives in Las Vegas at 10:30 a.m. the same day. Non-stop flight time is approximately 13 hours westbound and 12 hours eastbound. Hainan Airlines is mainland China's largest independent airline and is the only mainland Chinese airline with a perfect 5-star rating 6 years in a row from Skytrax, the international airline ratings agency. Now Chinese tourists and Las Vegas residents can enjoy the benefits of the award-winning service between these two popular travel destinations.
McCarran International Airport served 45.4 million travelers last year, making it the 8th busiest airport in North America based on passenger volume. The number of flights and seats into Las Vegas continues to rise. Here's what's behind the growth.
The number of seats that airlines fly into McCarran International Airport increased by 1.4 million in the fiscal year ending in June. That equals more than 73,300 inbound and outbound seats each day. Much of that growth comes from low-cost carriers such as Spirit, Frontier, and Las Vegas's own Allegiant Air. On the international front, Virgin Atlantic will add a weekly flight to and from London's Gatwick International Airport in September, and Thomas Cook Airlines will add one weekly round trip to Glasgow, Scotland, and Manchester, England during that same time period. Norwegian Air will launch 2 new markets later this year. Twice-weekly Gatwick service starts on October 31st, and once-weekly service to Oslo, Norway starts November 1st. Additional international air service for Las Vegas continues in 2017.
Asia is such a strong market just because of the pin-up demand. As economies continue to emerge and as their middle class increases, their population now has the means to travel more.
To make room for the projected growth, 7 gates of the D concourse are being converted to accommodate international flights. The project also includes a new pedestrian tunnel that will connect the northeast wing of the D gates to U.S. Customs and Border Protection located in Terminal 3. Las Vegas is one of the top U.S. markets for German tourists. Next year, Condor Air will launch the first ever nonstop service to Munich, Germany.
To have another nonstop destination into Germany is great for the destination.
If this trend continues, McCarran is on track to surpass the 2007 all-time high of 47.7 million passengers this year or next.
Transportation network companies have become popular in today's sharing economy. Both Uber and Lyft are authorized to provide rideshare services at McCarran, giving our passengers another option for getting to and from the airport.
A transportation network company uses websites and mobile apps to connect paying passengers with drivers who provide rides using their own vehicles.
Simply arrange for a ride using the app on your smartphone or mobile device once you get to baggage claim and have picked up your luggage. Drivers waiting in a nearby staging area at the airport will be there at the designated pickup location in minutes.
We have a designated area for our drivers to stage while they're waiting to get hailed, and that is located at Terminal 3, near our limo and bus staging area. It's really nice because it's probably right in between the center of the terminals, and they have easy access no matter which way they get hailed.
Passengers getting rides to the airport may be dropped off at the departures curb at both Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. Rideshare passenger pickup locations are designated at both terminals for customers using the service for transportation from the airport.
At Terminal 1, after they get their bags from baggage claim, they'll see signs that say Rideshare. It'll direct them across the street to an elevator bank, which brings them up to level 2M.
The pickup area at Terminal 3 is located on the valet level of the parking garage. From baggage claim, take the elevator near door number 52, 54, or 56 up to level 1. Cross the pedestrian bridge on level 1 to the Terminal 3 parking garage.
Taxis, limousines, and group shuttles are also available to transport passengers needing a ride. For a complete list of these services, visit McCarran.com.
Southern Nevada is rich with aviation history, from the first flight to Las Vegas in 1920 to the record-setting World Endurance Flight in 1958. The airport's Howard W. Cannon Aviation Museum chronicles these and other aviation milestones. Now, an amenity that's been educating and informing visitors for more than 20 years, it's getting a facelift.
The museum's main exhibit is located above baggage claim in Terminal 1. It features a replica Red Thunderbird crash car, a restored Cessna 172, and multiple display cases that highlight different aspects of the history of aviation in Southern Nevada.
It's important to tell the story of aviation in Southern Nevada. Aviation has become a critical part of the economy of Southern Nevada. We believe that it's important to know how that story developed.
After years of use, the museum is getting refurbished.
To save money, the work is being done entirely in-house by the Department of Aviation facilities staff, in between other scheduled maintenance.
It just takes a hit. I mean, there's a lot of traffic through here. There's a lot of interest in it. So people come through here with their bags and they drag them alongside of it, and it gets nicked after a while. And then just being in the desert, adhesives and stuff, just after a while they dry up and start to come off.
During the remodel, the museum is open 24/7. As part of the upgrade, display cases are being refurbished, new flooring was installed, and the photographs and other artifacts are getting cleaned. The work is no match for our talented team of skilled trades workers, including carpenters, sign makers, and electricians.
Basically, the scope of the job to do this was to bring it up to a more modern look that matches the rest of what we're doing out here. Also redo all the graphics, redo the metal trim and things to make it smoother and also safer.
The department saved thousands of dollars by doing the work in-house. When the project is finished, other displays located throughout the airport will also get refurbished, preserving the history of aviation for our passengers to enjoy.
One of the most important aspects of the museum is not only care of collections, but educational outreach, community outreach. Let the visitors know that there is history here.
If you have a few minutes between flights or have some extra time before picking up friends and family, stop by the museum and explore Southern Nevada's interesting aviation history.
Passengers at McCarran have great options when it comes to shopping, dining, and other amenities. Here's a look at some of the new or updated concessions available in the airport.
McCarran International Airport serves a diverse mix of foreign and domestic passengers. That's why offering a variety of shopping and dining options is so important.
Well, not only does our customer change and the customer dynamics change, but the customer expectations change based on what they see on the street and what the restaurant options are available in Las Vegas, and they want to see those options at the airport.
McCarran has something for everyone, from the passengers on the go to those with time to relax between flights. The Seagates are home to McCarran's busiest carrier, Southwest Airlines, and a renovated food court area with new restaurants offering chef-inspired menus with a fresh and healthy flair.
We also have Brookwood Farms Barbecue, which is fresh and healthy options, fresh meats and things brought in daily. Also, we've added Las Vegas MKT, which is a chef-driven menu. It's got a lot of healthy options on the menu.
In addition, the Seagates now offers a remodeled retail option with an innovative concept.
We've got a brand new Hudson News. It's the first of its kind concept in the country. It's our brand new store concept. And also over at D, we've got a brand new Jamba Juice, which is another healthy option for our customers.
Passengers who are new to the airport can easily find shop and restaurant locations by using interactive displays at various locations throughout the airport. Or on a mobile device, use McCarran's free Wi-Fi and find out more information online at mccarran.com. There you can find interactive maps, store descriptions, operating hours, and menus.
For those who don't want to self-park, valet parking is available at Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. This option is perfect for our passengers who are in a hurry or just enjoy the convenience of simply dropping off their vehicle. Here's a look at this time-saving parking option and the helpful attendants who are at your service.
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
McCarran International Airport has more than 17,000 public parking spaces, offering a variety of choices to meet our customers' short-term and long-term parking needs. But drivers also have another parking option, valet.
Good, and yourself? Yeah, please. Yeah, that works great. Let me give you this.
It's definitely more convenient. So if you are in a rush, it helps to be able to come in and not have to worry about where your car is parked. It's $23 a day, or if you're not going to be gone for the day, it's $6 for the first hour, and then $1 every hour after that.
It doesn't get much easier than driving up, hopping out, grabbing your bags, and dropping off your key with the valet attendant. It's a service that is commonplace in the entertainment capital of the world and also here at the nation's 8th busiest airport.
I love the people. And we get most of the people that come in here are regulars. So I see them, weekly, bi-weekly, at very least a couple times a month. So you feel like you get to know them after a period of time. So it's like family.
Both terminals at McCarran have valet service, and as an added benefit for an extra fee, passengers' vehicles can be washed. And that's why McCarran's valets are at your service.
Even when temperatures outside hit triple digits, you can count on McCarran to be comfortable inside, thanks to a sophisticated and efficient air conditioning system.
It takes a lot of specialized equipment and skilled staff to cool the nearly 4.7 million square feet of indoor space that make up McCarran International Airport. The process starts here at one of two central plants. This one, Central Utility Plant 3, or CP3 for short, serves Terminal 3 and the D gates. CP1, the original facility at McCarran, supplies chilled water for all of Terminal 1, including the A, B, and C gates. Computers with energy management software monitor hundreds of sensors throughout the airport to control the target temperatures, called set points, which can be adjusted here at this station if needed.
This is kind of a snapshot of what's going on at the airport right now. I can come in here and quickly look at some. For example, right now, we're about 102 degrees out here in Las Vegas. And I've got 2 chillers running. I got about 6,800 GPMs of water flowing throughout Terminal 3 and D gates right now.
Centrifugal chillers, each with an evaporator barrel, a condenser barrel, and a compressor, are at the core of the cooling process. Water from nearby cooling towers is pumped into the condenser barrel and circulated through a system of smaller pipes. Reducing the temperature of the water before it enters the condenser helps the equipment operate more efficiently. Meanwhile, the adjacent evaporator barrel chills the water to about 43 degrees. Powerful pumps distribute the water through more than 25 miles of pipe into nearly 600 air handling units and 450 fan coil units located throughout Terminal 1, Terminal 3, and the D gates. Fans blowing over the chill water coils create cool air that keeps the buildings at a comfortable 76 degrees during the summer. By adjusting the building maximum and minimum temperature by only a few degrees, McCarran was able to save energy.
By just raising the set points and or lowering the set points throughout the terminal a couple of degrees, the passengers haven't even noticed it, and we've saved millions of dollars in electrical costs and gas consumption on our boilers.
A maze of return pipes then transports the now warmer water back to the chillers where the process is repeated. Nearly 1 million gallons of water are pumped throughout the closed-loop system. CP3 houses 6 chillers, each capable of processing 5,000 gallons per minute. 5 chillers at CP1 can process up to 4,000 gallons per minute. More than 30 employees work around the clock, 365 days a year, to operate and maintain the equipment at both plants. Although we can't control Mother Nature, when the mercury goes up outside, we can keep the temperatures down inside, making it cool and comfortable for the employees that work at McCarran and the thousands of customers they serve each day.
McCarran recently launched a new Fly Fit program to help improve the health and wellness of those traveling through our airport. Let's take a look.
Fly Fit encourages walking as a way to fitness by sharing with travelers convenient walking paths located throughout the airport. Routes range from approximately 1/2 to 1.5 miles long, with options located before and after the security checkpoints. Fly Fit is the first airport fitness program created in partnership with the American College of Sports Medicine and was developed in response to Step It Up, the Surgeon General's call to action to make walking a national priority.
So I researched 11 other airports, found out what worked for them, what they liked, what they didn't like. I assembled a report and submitted it to our senior management. They then in turn worked with the American College of Sports Medicine, who reviewed it. They made some recommendations, and in concert with them, we developed the McCarran Fly Fit program throughout the terminals.
Pamphlets and online maps identify the location, starting point, and distance for each of the 4 designated walking paths in Terminal 1 and Terminal 3.
I think anytime you have an opportunity to, quote, stay fit, I think it's a great opportunity to get out and about and also, consume some time and, you can look out the window, and it's a great way to have some time to yourself between flights.
McCarran's Fly Fit program also falls in line with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's recently introduced Airport Walking Guide that was developed as part of its Walk to Fly project to encourage airport travelers to make active choices. Walking is a simple, effective, and affordable way to increase physical activity. So next time you're at McCarran, use our free Wi-Fi and visit mccarran.com. Click Relax and Fly Fit to get started.
To reach out to our growing number of Hispanic customers, each episode of Flight Path features a segment in Spanish with English subtitles. Here's Gabriela Miro to tell us more about the airport's Lost and Found.
Cada año millones de pasajeros pasan por el aeropuerto. En ocasiones puede que se deje detrás algún objeto. Cuando esto sucede aquí en el aeropuerto McCarran, la ayuda está a un clic de distancia.
Objetos dejados en las zonas comunes de McCarran, incluyendo las puertas de embarque y áreas de revisión de seguridad, pueden entregarse a la Oficina de Objetos Perdidos. McCarran cuenta con 2 oficinas de objetos perdidos. En el Terminal 1, la Oficina de Objetos Perdidos se encuentra en el nivel 2 sobre los mostradores de boletos y área de chequeo. En el Terminal 3, la Oficina de Objetos Perdidos se encuentra en el nivel 2 al este del edificio, junto al mostrador internacional de entrada y chequeo. Si gustaría saber si contamos con algún objeto suyo que ha perdido, simplemente vaya al sitio mccarran.com y haga clic en Online Lost and Found. Aquí usted puede presentar un informe de objeto perdido o confirmar el estado de un informe existente. Al presentar su informe, incluya toda la información acerca del objeto. Vamos a mantener su información en nuestra base de datos por 30 días y le notificaremos si es que encontramos su objeto perdido. Una vez que un objeto es identificado por su dueño, nuestro personal del Departamento de Objetos Perdidos hará todo lo posible por devolvérselo. Si desea recoger sus objetos, visite la Oficina de Objetos Perdidos en la Terminal 1. Necesitará traer una identificación con foto. Si usted vive fuera del estado, nuestra oficina podrá enviar su objeto a usted. Solo tendrá que cubrir el costo de envío.
Objetos en el Departamento de Objetos Perdidos deben ser reclamados dentro de 30 días. Y recuerde, si dejó un objeto dentro de un avión, por favor póngase en contacto con la aerolínea directamente.
Did you know that McCarran International Airport is part of a system that includes general aviation airports in Henderson and North Las Vegas? Comprehensive information about these 2 unique facilities is just a click away on their brand new websites.
The user-friendly websites make it easy for customers to get the information they need, from FBO services and ground transportation options to the news and driving directions. Each general aviation airport in the Clark County Aviation System caters to a specific customer base, and the new websites help patrons determine which facility will best suit their needs. North Las Vegas Airport is an ideal base of operation for the general aviation traveler who needs convenient access to downtown and the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Henderson Executive Airport also serves as a reliever airport for McCarran and caters to business aviation with its convenient access to the world-famous Las Vegas Strip and the Convention Center,
via nearby I-15 and Las Vegas Boulevard.
We're very excited about our new websites because it informs our passengers of the great amenities and the central locations of our two GA airports, the North Las Vegas Airport and the Henderson Executive Airport.
To see what terminal amenities are available and view an FAA airport diagram, click FBO Tour on the new websites. Select Airport Business for a comprehensive directory of the support services operating at each airport. Both websites were designed to meet the needs of online visitors by displaying important information in a user-friendly, attractive, and intuitive way.
We're really catering it to be relevant to what the users want on which page. For example, we have pilot information that's specific to pilots that includes their data from aviation weather.
The general aviation websites are dynamic and designed to be mobile-friendly. The content will automatically adjust to the user's screen size, so the content looks great on any device, from laptops and smartphones to tablets. The new online form makes requesting needed aircraft services quick and easy.
The online form is great for our customer because it gives them a chance to be able to price out the trip before they actually show up at the airport. You can put in your dates of travel, the anticipated amount of fuel, and it'll calculate the fees and charges, and it'll also make suggestions to you to see how you can save money through the bulk fuel program.
Today's busy customer expects to easily access information online and conduct business on the go. These new mobile-friendly websites meet that demand while helping to distinguish each airport and reinforce its unique brand.
Learn more about these airports by visiting hnd.aero and vgt.aero.
To enrich the travel experience for our customers, McCarran boasts a variety of sculptures, photographs, paintings, and artwork creatively displayed throughout the terminals and on the grounds. Let's take a closer look at one of the murals painted by local artist Harold Bradford.
Here at the D-Gates, Harold Bradford's mural, Triptych Passages, invites the outdoor beauty of Southern Nevada indoors to McCarran International Airport. Hailing from greener vistas of the Northwest United States, Bradford instantly fell in love with the unique beauty of the desert Southwest when he moved to Las Vegas.
Well, my main inspiration was I wanted people to feel the same impact that I had when I first came to the desert. I also felt that it was really important that people see the other things. So a lot of people, when they think desert, they think it's hot, but there's also a certain beauty about it.
Bradford's affection for the landscapes that are unique to the Las Vegas Valley is carefully captured with intense color and detail in his masterpiece on display in the northeast wing of the D-Gates.
One of my favorites has this rock formation, and there's these turquoise blues, and I have some oranges, I believe, and mauve colors, some purples, and also I kind of like what was happening with the horses. And I was really proud of that because it was a lot drawn from within myself.
The oil painting showcases a trio of distinct locales in Southern Nevada: Red Rock Canyon, Valley of Fire, and Mount Charleston. The three-paneled canvas measures 8 feet tall by 153 feet wide and is full of symbolism derived from the work's name.
Because everything was divided into threes, triptych means three, so it's all the 3 areas around Las Vegas. Also, there's 3 horses, there's 3 bighorn sheep.
It took the artist more than a year to complete the project while working full-time as a graphic designer for a local sign company. But in the end, the painstaking process was worth all the effort, and Bradford is proud to have his largest work to date on display at the airport.
To me, it's the artist's dream. I mean, there's millions of people that go to the airport every year. For me, it brings attention to what is happening here in Las Vegas.
Today, Bradford keeps busy painting in his studio and teaching classes at the Left of Center Art Gallery located near his home.
The TSA prohibits travelers from bringing beverages, shampoo, gels, or creams weighing more than 3.4 ounces through the security checkpoints. When passengers forget, these unopened items don't get thrown away. Here's a look at the unique program that helps keep the airport growing green.
When travelers inadvertently bring prohibited liquids or gels in their carry-on bags, instead of tossing them in the garbage, they are collected here in specially marked donation bins located at the entrance of each security checkpoint. Unopened items are then donated to military men and women as part of a joint effort between the USO and the airport to reduce waste while helping to meet the needs of those who are serving our country in the armed forces.
It's extremely valuable for us to have those donation bins at the airport. We collect hundreds of bottles of water every day that we can give out to our service members and their families that are traveling through McCarran International Airport.
At least twice a day, USO volunteers empty the donation bins. Hundreds of bottles are collected each day that would have otherwise ended up in a landfill.
There's incredible amounts of stuff that would be just going to landfill. This way, it's used for a good purpose, and I couldn't think of anything better to do with it.
Volunteers bring the donations to the USO Center at McCarran, where they are carefully sorted. Unopened bottles are then thoroughly checked, cleaned, and sanitized.
We have a sanitation process that we go through. First up, we'll put them in a bucket with some dish soap. We'll let them sit in that for a little while. We'll rinse every single bottle out of that and then put them in another bucket with a sanitation liquid. Anything that might look like it's open, we will throw it away.
Volunteers are sometimes surprised by the number of unused items that passengers forget they can't take through security checkpoints, but they're thankful.
At least we have the USO boxes there that we can recycle this, and it's great for the amount of water and pop.
Military members and their families appreciate the services provided by the USO and welcome the recycled resources like water, especially when flying.
It makes me feel a lot better, and it's nice coming off the plane where the plane's super dry and being able to come in and grab like a glass or a bottle of water or something to drink because you're dehydrated.
The checkpoint donation program is very successful. Passengers who aren't allowed to bring their favorite beverages through the security checkpoint can take comfort in knowing the items will be donated to a very good cause. And that's a win-win for the environment, our customers, and our servicemen and women, and it's just one more way the airport is growing green.
Las Vegas is home to the biggest celebration for electronic dance music lovers, the Electric Daisy Carnival. To welcome revelers arriving by air, local youth from the Enterprise Library's DJ Learning Lab performed as part of McCarran's Voices of Vegas program. Let's take a listen.
The Enterprise Library has a state-of-the-art DJ Learning Lab where youth ages 13 to 17 may practice and master many DJ skills. The unique program gives local young adults hands-on experience with the equipment, software, lighting, and sound that are unique to this performance art.
Music got me interested, and I've been fascinated by how music could have a message in it, so it makes me feel proud.
Youth that master the DJ hardware and software are then able to perform at public venues or community events.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh, hey, maybe this is new. Maybe I should try something for new since I'm in Las Vegas. So I first went in there. It was amazing. There's a lot of music. I feel like I was in control.
The aspiring DJs were a great addition to the airport's Voices of Vegas program, which helps welcome customers to the airport through music.
It's awesome because everybody's already hyped up, ready to go to EDC, to the nightclubs, day clubs, and everything. And this is a great warm welcome for everybody.
People from all over the world gets to see him, and he's doing what he loves.
In addition to honing their musicianship, the program helps the youth strengthen their abilities in other important areas, including cognitive skills, critical thinking, public speaking, and etiquette.
The library district does teach youth how to DJ, but we are also interested in other skills. For example, they become real good at public speaking. If they need to articulate something, now they could do it professionally.
The performance was a hit with passengers and passers-by, especially those attending EDC.
It's thrilling. It's like a breath of fresh air, honestly. When you come out here, see the crowd, see the energy.
As part of ongoing efforts to enrich the customer experience at the airport, McCarran will continue to showcase local talent during future Voices of Vegas performances.
Now you're ready to pack your bags and fly the skies, so have a great trip. Remember to check us out on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and use all the resources of our website, McCarran.com. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Flight Path.